Over the next few days, you're going to inevitably see a flurry of posts from your business and personal network as they head off to various parts of the globe for their respective annual sales kickoffs. So if you see the letters SKO in their posts, that's what they're referring to. Now, if you've never been involved in one of these events before, and especially if you're close enough to those people that you're connected on non-business focused social platforms, there's a fair chance that you might view their attendance at an SKO event as a pretty neat aspect to their job, and perhaps even, and understandably, look on it as a bit of a jolly. Now, any salesperson who consistently overachieves will be getting paid handsomely for their efforts. And so it might grate a tad to hear them tell you how exhausting that these SKO events are and how mentally and physically draining it is to stay alert and engaged day and night for a whole week. But a well-planned SKO with a jam-packed schedule that involves, yes, plenty of social interaction and team bonding with global colleagues that we often only see physically for once a year, is a critical component of any cybersecurity vendor's go-to-market strategy. It gives us as vendors a chance to collectively review where, how, and why we've been winning and indeed losing. And importantly, it allows us to get everyone on the same page regarding understanding the product and positioning strategy for the next 12 months. And that ultimately, if done well, benefits you, our partners, and customers. I've been in cybersecurity for the past 18 years now, primarily in EMEA channel and alliances roles with McAfee, Trend Micro, HP, ArcSight, both pre and post HP acquisition, Logarithm, and now Menlo Security. And in my humble opinion, the more rewarding and productive SKO events that I've been to over the years have been at the smaller of those companies. And that's primarily because the messaging that's delivered is made way more specific and relevant to the sales teams in attendance, but also because bigger group sessions are more interactive and our individual voices are heard more clearly by those stakeholders that can and do implement the important changes that help us to better support our customer and partner base. I joined Menlo at the start of September 2019 to run their EMEA channel business. And I'm genuinely the most excited I've been for many, many years about going to an SKO. And that's because I feel that we're superbly positioned in the market for a number of reasons. The first one is that internet isolation as a concept is pretty easy for anyone to grasp. Not even those in a cyber world. It's not a new concept. It's been around for a while, but historically the user experience has been sacrificed in order to attain the isolation necessary. The vast majority of people that we and our partners speak to about the tech, they get it really quickly and they love it. And why wouldn't you? Our isolation platform lets you effectively air gap your enterprise network from the public web whilst maintaining a seamless native user experience. So you no longer need to worry about what's good or bad because any content, websites, documents, or email attachments are opened in our cloud. And so no executable content runs on the endpoint. And this means that if you embrace it wholeheartedly across the organization, then you can eliminate malware, ransomware, and credential theft. I know people are skeptical about that, but you truly can. Secondly, at the moment, we've got limited competition, and what there is faltering. Menlo's highest profile competitor has historically been Symantec, who acquired a small isolation technology vendor called Fireglass. You'd have struggled to miss the news that Broadcom acquired Symantec's security business recently, and just this week Accenture have announced that they are acquiring that business from Broadcom. So further disruption and turmoil in the offing. Thirdly, global tier one banks, central gov defense organizations, they all get the need to invest in isolation as a standalone offering. But outside of these markets, justifying the budget for isolation can prove a little challenging. Therefore, Menlo's investment in organically innovating our gateway solution set with the addition of DLP, CASB, and much more to come gives us collectively a golden opportunity to disrupt a pretty tired proxy market with a secure web gateway solution with isolation at its core. And that's the real sexy, innovative part. It's exciting to share that our new head of EMEA marketing, Katie Evans, has joined us from NTT and has just completed her first week in the role. And this is the first of a number of new hires in 2020. We've actually got 3 UK software engineering roles that are currently open. So if you're interested in joining us, don't hesitate to reach out to me to discuss those and other roles that are coming. Anyway, now, spare a thought for me as I sign off to spend the last few hours finishing off my slides for next week. I'll then pack my suitcase and get a few hours sleep before leaving at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning to drive to Heathrow to catch a flight to the deserts of Phoenix in Arizona. The next video I'm going to post will be a summary of the key takeaways from next week's event. I hope you've enjoyed this content and speak soon.